A comedy theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
Dustin!
I know everything that Dustin is saying sounds totally delusional.
Dustin, where are you going? Just trust me!
Dustin, you slow down. Dustin!
Dustin, you're a goddamn Einstein.
Dustin's right. You're a certified genius.
I think that's a great idea, Mike.
Thank you, Dustin.
If you look up the word tempting in the dictionary, you will find a picture of Sean.
Looks like Jawa is stuck between a rock and a Sean place.
I think it's because Sean is very built and he's sexy as hell. I'm going to sleep next to Sean Smith.
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad. Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody's going around saying that you're crazy, that you're lazy, and you're unmotivating. To the people that surround you in society, they control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of those emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all meltdown together. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Watch over me. I'm a chameleon. Hi there, my name's Dustin. Welcome to Meltdown Island. It's the only show where I can guarantee almost every time I'm going to show up during the show to be in this show because it's my only YouTube show. Thank you for joining me today.
We'll see. Look at that. Someone's already... Looks like he made it! Mr. Scarecrow in the house. I'm unshaving again. I didn't shave. All scruffs. I'm all scruffs McGuffs. Boy, here we are. Here we are today. Me. Whoop-a-dee-dee. A lot of stuff happened. Too much for a co-host, some would say. Too much stuff happens for me to have a co-host today. Mostly because Sean's traveling across the country. He's like one of them. He's like one of those people on a hobos. He's like a hobo on a train, except he's not a hobo and he has a truck. So I apologize to the hobo community of Hoboken, is what I assume they're from. And I would like to also continue to say more words, which are, hi there, welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to this beautiful island we call Earth. Caught in the vortex of a fireball. Just flying through space. Whizzing around between, them big spirals they show of our universe. Bouncing around between those spirals. It's crazy. Like, I don't like to think about it. It's too crazy. You know what I mean? What else? I got more. I was just asked by a video game company. What? Video game company asking me if I want to be a beta tester. And I'm like, I'm an alfalfa. I'm out. Okay, I'll do it though for money. I'll test out them baiters. Hi, I'm a clickbaiter, Dustin. I'm not a clickbaiter. I wish. Wish you could give me a clickbait. Or 5. That'd be great. Nope, just me. Thank you. I think that's about it. That's about the show. What else? I got into a pond this week, and that was fun. Not a real pond, a fake pond, a crypto pond. We'll see. I definitely always keep my fingers crossed, except for when I'm driving or texting. Neither of which I do at the same time. Apparently. Allegedly. Where is Sean? Where is Sean and where is he traveling to? Great question, Mr. Scarecrow. Wonderful question. And I'd like to answer you by saying, from California to Michigano. Traveling all the way here, from there. So we'll see. That's all we can do is wait and see. Oops, I'm on the wrong platform. That's fine. Look. Love and respect from Toronto's. Toronto! We almost have it all. Toronto today. You guys can use that one. Toronto! We almost have it all. Today on Toronto today. Toronto. That's not it. I wish it was, though. Now, anyway. Just me today. I know a lot of people come and hang out for the Sean side of the story. But what you gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Same as me. Just suck it up. Or just end it. You know what I mean? We could just end it and just move on with our lives and our days. Who knows? Let's check the stock market. Man, how'd they do that? How's that Wall Street every day they be robbing us. So that's not good. I see only red. Let's check in on the cryptonautics. I'm just checking my appliances or applications. That's all. I don't have a magic ball. I wish I did. So, okay. All right, Pepe. Let's go. We up at 124. We need to get going. We need to get going. Get going a little more. That's all. Have you guys heard of this other platform that's like Twitter, but it's not Twitter? And it's called Nostr, Nostr. Because if you have, tell me about it. Because I'm just getting into it, and I don't know nothing about nothing, clearly. But I'd like to. I'd like to know some things about some things, and other things I don't want to know at all. Let's list them. Thing 1. No, I'm not going to list them. That was just a JK. And it was funny. We lost a hero. We lost old Pee-wee. Pee-wee and his playhouse. It's too bad. I know he had his things. He had his days where he was all weird. Got a little weird. He got weird. It got weird. Let's face facts. It was weird. Nevertheless, he's doing it. Not anymore. Which is sad. I'm laughing because I don't know how to express emotion. There, I said it. I don't know why it won't let me do other things. So yeah, any information on that would be greatly appreciated. Many people don't know that my my comedy show, what do they call it? DUSTIN's After Show, based on Pee-wee's Playhouse and Howard Stern Show, a little bit of both. And so that's exciting to know, but also sad to find out that he's no longer doing life on Earth. Well, I'm not good. Don't let me know when people pass away, because I'm not good at handling it, I don't think, after this exchange I've just had with myself. I'm noticing that I'm not the best at talking about people's lives. You guys want to watch me scroll? I'm just going to scroll. If you guys just want to watch me, I'm just going to scroll. You guys can watch me scroll. Oh. Thank you. That's over now. This is the part of the show where you watch me scroll. Funny. Aw. I always thought she was pretty, but now I realize she doesn't have any teeth. Pee-wee liked tossing things. Like a joke around. Like Jambi. Mecca like a high, mecca hiney ho indeed. Right? He does something like that. As somebody who's known for his laugh, I shouldn't make fun of other people's laughs. Okay, I agree. Well, outside of wanting to know information, I don't know that I have a lot to add to my own information that I have. Or to tell you about things that I don't know fully know the story of. But there's a lot going on. I've been digging in on the Twitter, what they call spaces. Yep, been doing that. Especially in movie theaters. That was the weird. That was definitely the weird. I call it the weird period. Weird period. Where definitely got a little bit well, I mean, it's in public though. Because I want to say, no one can love us or hate us more than ourselves. So, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, good job at loving yourself first. And I'm not going to call him that. I'm going to Paul Rubens. Good job loving yourself. Paul Rubens was the one. Pee Wee Herman never did that. Paul Rubens, however, can't deny that, because he definitely has a picture by the police. But it wasn't Pee Wee, even though it does sound like something he would do, because his name is Pee-wee. I see the natural inclination to do many jokes. But I also want to separate the character from the actor, I guess, because the character was actually something that Andy Kaufman was going for at the end of the day, right? It was something that Andy Kaufman wanted to do. And even Pee Wee Herman, Paul Reubens, went to Andy Kaufman and was like, hey, guy, I sort of got this character. I just, did you know the first place he ever showed up was on the Match Game? Like a dating game? And he went in as Pee Wee Herman. And they picked him right up. And that was his first appearance. But then he realized, I got a whole show. This is a character. Because instantly they picked me for this show. And instantly people are attracted to that bow tie and those short pants, I guess. Because we're all a little bit of a nerd inside, a little bit of a geek, a little bit of a Pee-wee. Everybody got a little Pee-wee in him, huh? Rumor has it he was singing Frozen's Let It Go. I don't think so. I mean, I do not remember the movie he was watching. But it was not a child's movie. And Frozen is. So I appreciate the joke. And keep them coming. I don't deny them. But also, I'm here to spread the light of truth. I shouldn't laugh after things I say like that because it seems insensitive and or unreal. And I'm very real in a fake way. My words, not yours. I don't have anybody to pick on except for myself when I'm all alone. I think that's my biggest issue with being alone. I usually pick on the other person I'm with. You know what I mean? In a playful way. In a camaraderie Ray kind of way, Ray. Anyway. Let it go. Let it snow. Let it snow. Down on me. Trickle down. Economics golden showering. I'm more than a bat. Ready. I think I'm mixing my metaphors and songs. Either way, we've had a lot of fun today here on Meltdown Island. And I'm warm. And I think I'm probably coming through blurry. Here's a note. Here's a note for everyone. I do have the internet now. This will be the last show done on my 5G tower network. What? That's exciting. So I shouldn't be blurry anymore. Boy, that's been a frustrating year. Let's look back. That sucked. Anybody else feel that way? Or is it just me? Match Game and Gene Roddenberry was the greatest show game show. Oh, with Gene Roddenberry. Maybe it wasn't Match Game. The dating game. Was the Match Game a dating game? Renowned for the liquid lunches before taping. I definitely, just like that guy the old guy from Family Feud, that guy got a little too handsy and a little too kissy face for me. Ooh, come here, mama, come here. Oh, la, 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 la. Not too much. And I'm a lover of love, so you don't think it'd be too much for me, but it is. Like, if I wouldn't do it, if I wouldn't go out there and be like that, then it's too much. Because I'm a lot. So a lot of good news coming up. I'd like to also announce that I'd like to do a push. Like, I'm not one to call for action. I'm not one to go around saying, oh, smash things. Oh, tap on stuff. which apparently you can do in the comments now. You can give hearts, giggles, I don't know what else. But if you're someone who wants to support Meltdown Island or enjoy Meltdown Island at all, or just me, you want me to get rich on YouTube, which was the original name of the show. I can't agree with you more. I can't agree with you more. He was hilarious. That's when the world had a sense of humor back then. We laughed at everything. Because everyone was basically a stereotype of whatever they were back then. Sure, we were more individualistic. Sure, okay. More than just, I get it. But if anything, Don Rickles showed us how to laugh at each other and how to laugh at rough jokes. Because they were all jokes. Because that man had what seemed to be not an ounce of hate in his heart. Oh, some of the jokes sounded hate-filled. Don't get me wrong. Because I would be like, oh, I'd be clutching my pearls on a couple of those jokes. But then I go, I mean, everybody's laughing. And it is a fun joke. It's not real. It's absurd what he just said. Whew, what do I know? I only have a master's in comedy. What do I know? What does a master's in comedy get you? Absolutely nothing. Trying to crack my head. Got a little pressure going up. That with the heat's really making me want to end the show already a long time ago. But I think the problem is airflow. I think airflow. I got to turn on the fan. That's all. I'm over here, turn on the fan. That way I don't take all my anger out on you. How do houses even stay together? What, nails and stuff and glue? Got a little bit of leeway there. See, that's what the pressure does. It gives me a little bit of movement up here at the tops, instead of just tight, flat, and my head's got no. Well, now it does have an ass, but that's disgusting, and we won't say words like that. They gave me a lot of these cables for my thing. Look, they gave me too many cables because they're all like this. I don't need that. I guess maybe I do, but I don't know. I'm holding cables. I don't know what to do with them. It's one of the biggest problems in my life. What? Me. Well, this has been fun. Starting to cool off. Ew! I got an NFT. I got my first NFT, which was given to me. And it looks pretty cool. I could show you that probably. Let me see. Where you at? Where you at, NFT? Where you at? Here it is. Look, don't it look like me? Pretty good likeness. Bug-eyed with blue headphones on. And I wear a hat that has my name upon it. And Dustin's in my next Dustin's After show, I want to do a Valentine's Day show. about what we just talked about, loving ourselves. And so the idea is that through Facebook and modern day whatever, I found a bunch of other Dustin gardeners out there. And one is like a 5-star executive chef somewhere. One's like an outdoorsman, which is not me. I'm none of those things. But my idea is to pay them, fly them to Detroit, wherever we're doing the show at the time, and have a big dinner show type thing where one of the Dustins, because I'm gonna love myself by featuring other Dustin gardeners. Right there, that's enough. That's enough of a show. But right after I introduce all of the setup, the very first thing we play is the match game, where we match a lady up with 3 guys or vice versa, whatever. I don't know. But I got the idea. I just don't know all the workings yet. And then as soon as they get done picking whatever, their date starts immediately right on stage. And we just check in with them every once in a while. They get food right in front of us. They're going to be eating in front of everybody all night. It'll be a show for the for the ages. Just got to get that money. Got to get that money first. I shouldn't have ever stopped my old job. Should have kept doing my job. Kept doing what I loved. Because sometimes the things you love to do, they may not love you back. But the things that you love to do will at least be fun for you. And the people you love, they'll disappoint you. Doesn't matter. Eventually, everyone gets disappointed. And if you've changed things and invested your life into someone else, it really sucks when that life gets ended on you. Abruptly. And without cause. So, I can't wait to get back to who I was before all of that happened. And start making my show again, because it sure is the funnest thing I've ever done. That's all. Between episodes 3 and 4, there's 5 episodes. Between episodes 3 and 4 was when Vegas happened. Not the best. 4 was the best show because we were getting better at the show, and I definitely was writing it from a just survive death point of view. But at one time I'm sweating profusely, and there's a pumpkin on the desk, and I just take the lid off of the pumpkin because it was like a pumpkin. It was designed, and I take the lid off and I just wiped my head with the pumpkin and put it back on because I was dying during the show. It's a whole thing. It's a whole show. You'd have to see it. It's fun. Gosh, I love that show. Because it was the most creative and playful thing I've ever been able to do with all of my friends. All of my real life buddies. It just takes one good idea. It takes one good idea and 3 laughs. If you have 3 laughs during a movie, you've succeeded. Good idea, 3 laughs. I got that all day. I still think that I got a good idea with that movie too. The What's that movie called where they go out and purge? Purge? A prequel to The Purge of how The Purge really started was the idea is eat the rich. Like the Forbes 500 comes out, and then one by one, slowly, the top of the 500 start falling off. And it's like, what? And then there's a meeting, right? They have those meetings where the billionaires get together and I'll go, ah. And then all of a sudden, maybe that has a big James Bond explosion moment, and then we've lost another 200. And all of a sudden, the government's like, oh, crap. And the rich people are like, oh, crap, what's going on? And then the big reveal at the end is, we are starting a purge. Because I think the first prequel that in the series is the one in New York, where it's like the first purge. And that was a good idea. And then you've seen the ones where they get worse and worse. But this would be a twist into things are falling down because it's such a good idea. Anyway. Will I write it? It's already written up here. Do I think it'll ever get done? Absolutely not. So then I don't try. Because ain't nobody got time for all that. I'm surviving day to day, hour to hour, moment to moment sometimes. Ain't nobody got time to, oh, I hope. It could be a legacy, though. But I wouldn't be able to enjoy the legacy, so, But if I just did it instead of standing around arguing with myself about it, it'd be done already. I get it. All right. That's why we have this show. Talk about the world, how we fit in it, what's melting down around us, inside us. Who knows? But if you would like the show and enjoy it, and you're not home all the time, maybe one of the times you're leaving, or every time you leave, you throw on Meltdown Island's binge-worthy binge playlist. And you just let it play. You can turn the volume down. You ain't got to watch it. You ain't got to listen to it. But I need to rack up them hours. Because apparently, I've achieved the goal of being paid on YouTube. But I never clicked the button again. I'm not good at the business side of show business. Nevertheless, they've told me, hey, you were here and now you're down to here. And you've got 365 days to get back up to here, and then you can get paid. And apparently, the first check is everything you've ever done. They pay you for everything, revenue they've made off you. And I go, oh, that would be a big check. I need to do that. Because a big check would be very helpful right now. But I don't need it from people. All I need is tapping on some playlist before you go to bed or go outdoors. I loved the start of the end. Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise outside the mental institution. You hear bird sounds. Camera pans in, and it's one of the patients in a tree. Hold on. Pretty good. I do impressions of birds. Hi, Crystal. Just doing bird sounds with DUSTiN. Hope you're doing well, Crystal. I asked everybody for a actionable plan of action. I don't know what they call it. Something stupid and trendy. Nevertheless, I'm asking it. And that is to watch our binge playlist on our homepage. It was pretty perfect. I'm not one to go around showing off how perfect I am, but so if you don't mind, if you don't even have to watch it, don't have to listen to it. Maybe it's on a iPad or a computer in your bedroom and you're out doing stuff and you're just letting it play. It's got days of videos. So you're solo today? I am. I spend a lot of my times on the Twitter Spaces these days. Oops, don't get lost in the forest. And learned a lot about crypto, learned a lot about myself, meeting new people from around the world. And that's fun. Had one of them on a couple weeks ago. Probably gonna have more on. Not a moron. Gonna have more creators featured upon the show. I don't know if you guys know or have heard about this, but that there's a trial going on out in LA right now about those bored apes. Boy, oh boy, that's a crazy story. Because they was trying to hide behind codes and symbols, and somebody then was like, "Hey, aren't these codes and symbols like, you know what I mean, Nazis?" And other people were like, "Huh? Is that fly? What is that?" I feel infected all of a sudden. Just say no to morons, yes to creators. Everybody is a masturbator. Speaking of Pee Wee Herman, damn. Anyway, I think we've said it all. I usually allow someone else to talk for about 20 minutes, 10 minutes or so. But as you see, I can fill up my own time. Time flies while you're having fun, and needless to say, I have so much fun being me. Da-dun, being me. Zippity-ba-boom. Thank you. Trying to get on this Nostr, which is a new Twitter, a new Twitter, but people pay you with Bitcoin for your stuff, your tweets. I don't know. They're not called tweets. Your posts. No, thank you. No, morons. No, thank you. I hadn't heard of it either until this week. And I downloaded it. So it's a protocol, not a website. So you can't like download a Nostr app. But people are releasing apps that engage with the protocol. Yep, it's called Nostr. Twitter has a new name too, and it's just X. X, go give it to you. I heard somebody in Spaces today go, "Yo, Elon, I thought X was going to give it to us." And that was a funny one. I like to call it Twix. Lowercase t, lowercase w, lowercase I, capital X. Dustin, does water therapy help with the pressure? I've not had water therapy. I've had a lot of different therapies. I have had cranial sacral, Feldenkrais, yogers. What's the one where you have Pilates? Rolfing. I was supposed to go and do cranial sacral down in Florida, where they have dolphins, I guess. These dolphins that have become doctors, apparently. Dolphin doctors saving my life. They hump my brains away. That's not good. But I've not done water therapy by itself. But pressure sure is a hell of a thing. Dolphins singing and swimming with you. You're just laying in the water. You're floating. And apparently there's people in there who's helping you float or using energy. I clearly don't know. But I've done cranial sacral, and literally they'll go like this. And they'll hold this like for, I'm talking 10 minutes. Breathing and doing this. And then about 30 minutes in, maybe they've moved on to something else. About 30 minutes in, I start going, what are you doing here, dude? What are you doing? This is ridiculous. They're not even, oh. And it just starts going inside. Bleep, blop, bleep, 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 bleep. I also had a breakthrough last night. I was on TikTok. But I was on TikTok at 4 a.m. because I was leaning on my shoulder. And all of a sudden, that strength built up on this side. Like if you go, see how tight that one is? I think the other one's like right here. And it needs to go back. But that one was building up strength last night. I don't like when people sit like that. I have one message where the lady did that for like one massage, where the lady did that for like 30 seconds. And that made me feel uncomfortable. But it's amazing. If you just let go and trust the process, it's a wild ride that your body will go on. Take my body on a wild ride. Wild ride. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you. That song's called Wild Ride. How does water pressure even work? I don't know. It must be a Canadian thing. Or maybe he's talking about one of those. Come on. Yep. Getting stronger. My strength is rising. My strength, my strength, my strength, my strength. My strength. All right. Well, maybe it's one of those tanks, Mr. Scarecrow, where you get into a tank. But that's more for immersion into darkness and sensories. I don't think that's a water pressure. I definitely put water in my mouth like this. Watch this, you guys. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pressure and heat. I mean, don't get me wrong, pressure and heat sounds great. I definitely I take me what they call a shower down here in the United States. I don't know what they call it in Canada. Maybe they call it like a sprinkle, a tubbing. Maybe they call it a tub time. I don't know colloquialisms. However, we call it taking a shower, and it's real hot, and then I go with my right arm, and I grab here, and then I just do me a squats, and then as I come up, I do this, and then I do that for a few times, and then my head, it must be the tendons. The tendons, they go like that. Like you can feel them moving and then counter moving. It's so crazy. The pressure protects you from re-injury. Let's go. Is this a helmet? Is this a helmet I wear? Because I'm down. What you got, Point Fire? What's the website? You got an article? Oh, feels so good. Anyway, enough about my head. I would like to know that information. I would. I'd be down for anything. Rehab for back injury. And do you get into a tub or something? Like, honestly, now I'm really asking. You get into a tub or something? Because apparently with the dolphins is a swimming pool of some sort. Again, I don't know. Don't dolphins pee in the water? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Because I don't know. I'll say this. I've had a wonderful show. It's a wonderful time to not have to dance around. Got to be myself a little bit today without having to... Highly heated rehab pool. That sounds great. That sounds great. What's this one say? Everyone pees in the water. No, they do not, Crystal. I do not know what you're raising them kids to believe. But not everybody pees in the water. Nope. No. No, Zeke. No, Zeeks. Don't listen to Mama. Not everybody pees in the pool. Mama might be in a pool. Don't do it. Well, this is everybody's favorite part of the show. This is the time of the show where we give each other roses and thorns. We examine the show itself. Why? Why? To make it better. For others the next time. Not see, only Mama. Only Mama cares. Only Mama. I'd like to give all of the commenters and viewers roses. And that's a definite. Touched on a lot of subjects today. Didn't learn one thing. I didn't get dolphins. I had a group of Down syndrome folks, okay? They stole my snacks. Aw, and hit my tail. Why? Aw, it was like you're getting bullied by people who've been bullied their whole life. Oh, no. That stinks. Maybe they're just trying to make friends. And they're just trying to be silly. I hid my towel. That sucks. Especially if you're coming out of rehab and you're like, oh, it's going to lock up if I do have to look around. I hate when my snacks get stolen. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you're relying on snacks. I don't know the full story, but it sounds comical. Rose. A thorn. for tricking people. I'd like to give a rose to the... It was brilliant. Lovely people who can't fathom hatred, right? They just goofing around. Let's just goof around. I love it. I don't know where your towel went. Don't look over in Susie's pants. Now I'm adding too much. However, thorn to my keys. Rose to me. For no reason. I'd like to give a rose to PEPE. If you don't know the full story, watch it. It's on YouTube for free. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. That's all his message was. And then couple people took it. And they were like, hey, let's do some more with it. Everybody was like, all right. And then they were like, oh, look, it's Nazis. And they're like, I didn't think we were going to do that. Well, I just wanted to get you guys a laugh. Well, it's not funny. People got sued, paid millions of dollars. And he got his rights back, except for the one place. You know what the one place where you could still find PEPE attached to hatred? I'm going to give you the answer. The Anti-Defamation League website. His art got defamed. It was defaming a whole culture of people, granted. But then when he fought to get it removed because he was like, I don't want my creation and my legacy to my children who are into it to be connected with, oh, look at me, I'm Hitler. Wait, to be connected with Hitler. I'm not great at impressions, as we've said. Hello? Rose to Dina. Big rose to Dina. Humor will always be the best therapy. Agreed. Because once you're able to laugh at yourself, you're able to laugh. And sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. But pure comedy and pure tragedy are the opposite of each other. Because when something purely tragic happens, you almost laugh in shock before you start crying. Like, what? No. What? Oh, God. And when I won my award for Best Rock Album of the Year, I cried like a baby, and I was happy as hell. Cried like a baby. Dina! Hello, where's Sean? Sean's traveling from California to Detroit with a song in his heart. Arrive along. Da-dum dum 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 dum. Sing a song. Laugh till you cry. Yep, there's that too. There's crying and eating tacos, where you're so hungry you gotta eat, but you're also so sad you can't stop crying. And when you mix, oh, it's falling apart. It's the funniest one ever. I'm laughing and crying now. Oh, Crystal! You little button. You're beautiful. Oh! Poor Dustin. Who's going to chop the vegetables now? Chop the vegetable. I cry because my tacos fall apart. How have you been, Dina? Everybody misses you like heck fire. All right, I won't go on and on. Those vegan tacos, Dina. Crystal. I got the beef. I ain't vegan. Crustaceans. Okay, but I really do like my tofu tacos. Tofu tacos. Seems like a System of the Down song. Tofu tacos. Dina, you are right. You right. I actually like tofu, so shut up, Dustin. That's what I hear. Do you hear yourself out through my ears now? It's not so cool, is it? Dina, I even thought about trying to work on that idea of Dina, Diane, Andre, and Andre 3000. I was like, maybe I only have to make a couple more pictures on Midjourney. And just put it together with a song and put pictures of Dina and it'll be done. That'll get her attention. But I didn't want to manipulate the algorithm. Your emotions. I hear myself. And it's not that mean like that. It's not mean like that. I think you're overstating things. All right. Yeah. You say so. Gotta be extra firm. I do not like creamy tofu crap. Oh, no, 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 no. I do not like the creamy tofu crap. Not on Zion. I guess that was a Jamaican song. No creamy tofu. No creamy shits. I got the shits. Anyway, back to Roses and Thorns. A rose to maybe starting the show later. Maybe. Seems like everyone gets her right towards the end, and that's fine. Or is it? Maybe I need to do a different time. I only chose this time because of an ex-partner on the show was the time that worked best for him. But now it seems life's changed, and I got to catch up. I'm very happy for a couple of Canadian comedians who just got their first big break. Danger Cats got signed. Danger Cats. They're the comedians. They got like a comedian band. Danger Cats got signed and are touring the U.S. Congratulations. That's humongous. Got to look up Danger Cats. Do what you want with the song. I cry about everything anyways. Me too. Name something. I'd probably cry. Maybe 5:30 to 6:30? Maybe. Sean is currently moving home, so he'll be here. And depending on what his life has in store, maybe. Rose for vegetarian tacos. Thorn to them falling apart. Or being Sogs. Thorn to Sogs' toes. Rose to crying for getting the poisons out. Rose to Danger Cats for touring the U.S. They coming to Detroit? Vegetarian tacos, guess what? They're still tacos. Mine don't fall apart. What are you putting them in, Crystal? Hard shell, soft shell? American shell or original? Use soft shell tacos. They hold better. Mini burritos! Burrito tacos. I put a shit ton of greasy meat. Have you thought about this? Instead of one shit ton taco, make 3 normie talks. And you go, no mess. One shitty, 3 normies maybe. Thoughts? Lightly fried. That's the key. Light on the fry. Not crisp. Not dry. Not wet. Oh, God. Lightly fried. Burrito bows eliminate the tortilla. All together, let's sing it again. Burrito bowls. I mix the meat or tofu with beans and corns. Makes the meat go farther and sneaks more veg in. This is crazy. Yeah, I already ate my one. I already ate my one meal today. You guys are making me hungry. That's why I try not to talk about food. Somebody said I should start doing an eating channel, though, or an eating playlist of me eating stuff on playlists. Oh, people love it. And I'm like, why? Why? Stupid. I ain't got time to sit around and eat my own food, let alone watch other people eat food. I can't take it. I use chopped zucchinis. Or those Zuckerberg zucchinis for my tacos. Is that what has he bought vegetables now and is branding them after himself? Great recommendation, Dina. I love my normie tacos. They're the tacos of the Midwest. I would watch that eating channel so hard. I don't understand it. No meta taco here. Can we go to meta space and eat meta tacos with zucchinis? What else? Noster's the new Twitter, but with money, you get paid. Another week of me losing. How can every week you lose on what you call? Why did you say that with a Spanish accent? Which part? Meta tacos with zucchini? I think it comes naturally to me, probably, Dina, would be my answer. You know what I mean? I'm more of a soul speaker. I speak from the soul. And so sometimes when we're talking about authentic ethnic foods, that authenticism ethnically comes out of me. I realized what I was saying halfway there. I think you saw the moment when I was like, I'm not sure if we should continue with this. But I wouldn't want to leave you guys out because it's so much fun. To say we're disappointed head shake from Dustin. Thorn to crystal. What? Never. I removed that thorn from your pawl. Crystal. Porque tu esta aquí? So ethnic. Thank you, Dina. I'm so ethnic. Dustin, do you gamble with stocks as well as crypto? Short answer, yes. Long answer, no. I hate stocks because I don't understand how they're allowed to continue to rob investors, and I'm talking about Wall Street. Oh, you got a street? You got a wall on your street? Oh, good for you. Some people ain't got no walls, and you got a wall on your street. Get the fuck out of here. But I am in on this AMC play. AMC, supposed to be the mother of all short squeezes. Where's the father of all short squeezes? And I'll show you a bastardized stock market. That's not bad what I just did. That might be viral. I'm viral. Look out, I've got a disease. Crypto, I started with Shiba. And then it kept going down, and then down, and then down. And then right before it broke and gained another zero, I said, oh, I got to get out. And the sucky thing is I bought it 3 days before its all-time high. And it got all the way up there, and it kept going up. I go, this is how you become a millionaire, buddy. Here we go. Nope. I held on to that until I could hold on to it no longer. And I lost. But it only takes one win, apparently. So they say, those who have won. I've been in a group chat on the Twix. And it's fascinating learning from people who have been in the space, watching them jump into coin after coin after coin just to play, just to see if it's going to go through the roof. And this weekend was crazy. This guy named Polly, he's fighting the Nazis. He released Pond, part of PEPE, and a lot of people went and tried to get in on it early. And instead of using his website, because let's face facts, we've been told to not click links. Don't click no link. Don't add no link. Don't click no link on into your wallet, that's for sure. A lot of people took that address, went over to what they call Uniswap, and then a little thing pops up and says, because I did it too, it pops up and says, you sure you want to do this? It's going to impact your money 90%. It's going to cost you 90% to buy it this way. I don't think you want to do this. Some people wouldn't let them. I looked at it and I was like, this reminds me of that one coin I invested in called Dust. Because my name's DUSTiN. And I was like, if this is not a sign, I don't know what is. So I took $420 and instantly made it into $20. And to get that $20, it would have cost me another $300. And apparently, sadly, my name has connections with dusting, which is leaving you in the dust and leaving your coins and your money and your bank left with nothing but dust. So after learning that lesson a year ago, when I saw that message pop up, I was like, well, I can't do that then. Can't do that. So then I went to the website and I was like, screw it. It costs so much money to even send it between wallets. What am I going to do? I'm a po' boy. Some lady, a lot of people on the Twitter will go, oh, hi, I'm a cute person and I'm invested in crypto. Are you? They know that you are. Oh, this is how would you like to know? And I'm like, you do sound cute, but you're probably also a dude. Fooling me because I'm gullible and I've admitted it everywhere. So I'm sure you heard me say I'm gullible. I did get asked to beta test a video game, which means I might have to start playing video games. Ooh-wee. But connected my wallet, and I did it correctly. And a lot of people on Twitter at Twix have been going, "How dare you? How dare you? You stole my money." And he's like, "No, I didn't. Did you read the note before you touched that button?" "Yes, I read the note and I ignored it." Well, I don't know what to tell you, bud. Because there's dumb people like me, the dumbest of them all, who's already done it. I already did it once. Why wouldn't I do it again? Because I learned to not touch that button if it says it's going to do that to your money. So luckily I did it correctly, and I have Pepe the Frog, and I have me a pond, and apparently the pond's going to pay me some money. Passive income? I mean, I've heard of such rumors and legends as passive income. I've yet to do it or receive it. But I do have some AMC stock and some APE stock. And I'm hoping that I can make money. Crystal, did you just ask why we are here? Oh, that's French for why are we here? Hakawi. I think that's Japanese. Crystal, it sounds like he was going to say queef. Why don't you just write it out and I'll just say it. A key. Don't break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. Dina, I smoke her cough. Kara Winton, you're an alien. Kara Winton wants to know about my hair care routine. Well, I start by shaving it, and then I use KT tape to keep that young, youthful look. I'm 74. This crypto story again. Maybe it's time I go back into hiding. How dare you, Dina? The one time I try to open up my heart to a question about what's going on in my life, Dina could go back to hiding. She gonna be like a groundhog and say, "Oop, I done saw Dust and Shadow again." I was crop dusted. I got dusted by my own name and my own belief. That's the biggest thing about crypto is believing in it, all of your bullshit. I never thought I could believe in me, but I believed in stuff and I did it all wrong. You would think people would learn to read. But who want to read? What kind of game? Great question. Apparently, they see me as some sort of alpha type, alfalfa person. Well, it's different. Let's see. BIANCO. What does that say in a different? What does that say in a different language? BIANCO. Because if it is, I fool people with empty promises. I need to know right now. You have a media. My team would be down to collaborate. Yo, what's good? I'm Bianco. I rep the P2E, Play to Earn game, Magical World. And we're on the hunt for some active peeps. I'm definitely a peep. To fill our moderator and beta testing roles. Saw you doing your thing. He said thing, but I said thing. You say a thing, and I say a thing. A thing. Let's just not do anything at all. If you're down, let's chat. I'd be down to play to earn. You're hilarious. You gonna make money. But not in the usual way. We've got a gig testing the beta version, and we need people who are down to do it. We're paying our beta testers $600 a week, which isn't much in our line of work. I'm sorry. That's definitely a flex. But we might be willing to up the ante. Bzzz. Huh? You know what I mean? And then he says, check it out. And then, yo, after checking out the project, what's your take on it? Which I have not done yet. I didn't ask that kawaii sounds Hawaii. Yeah. Aloha-i, Kauai itself. It's an island of Hawaii. Alfalfa from the Little Rascals, maybe? That's exactly who I am. Parquet is Y, right? And two is you. And estas. Estas. Like Mario Estes is like you are. You have. And Aqui is here. I must have Estes. Wrong. Okay, stupid autocorrect. Kara, it meant because you're here. Aw. Because you're here, I just keep on talking. No question mark, so it became a statement. I don't know. My Spanish is really rusty. And my rust is not good. Aquí, not aquí. A key. Don't break my heart. My A key. Breaky heart. I just don't think they'd understand, you guys. Aqui, Zamba. Is that like Circle of Life? That's Circle of Life shit? Is that some... What about my question? Bianco. Because after learning about them Nazis, now I'm wondering about, is everything on Twitter? Here's the thing. I'm doxxed. Like, I come out and I'm like, hey, I'm me. I'm Dustin. I ain't trying to hide. I'm trying to be found. I got nothing to hide behind. I'm a good person. In fact, Bianco, it means nothing. So it's nothing.eth. It literally means nothing. Because you got me even more wondering now. I have to jet. Good night, good night. Good night, Kara. Good night, Captain Kara. That's fancy. Bye, Kara. Have fun on that porch. She may not be going to the porch. She might be going to Din Din. My favorite porch. It's the porchiest. But apparently last night, let's just go to the receipts. Because this guy got heated. Heated. Okay, so I said how I got into this pawn thing, and this guy won't put this out. He won't go. He won't go. He won't go. Since pawn started, it's all gone down. It's all gone down is what he's saying. That's what he's saying. And I was like, I'm like, so you're saying I got a chance? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You're saying I got a chance. And then he says, if robbing you to pay for lawyer fees, but also robbing you to add liquidity so his sales don't affect price as much is a chance, then sure. And I went, oh yeah, I'm listening, because it's been I really need me a win in life. It's been a while. Then he jumps to, hope you get robbed trading on Uniswap. What? Or I hope you get robbed by mining on his webpage. What? Because great news, there were both ways to take a shit in your mouth. What? The latter option, at least he was fondling your balls while he did it. Now, I don't know if you guys know me very much, but that's not me. And then I say this. I say, well, that seems to have escalated rapidly inside your mind. Also, if that's what you call financial advice for me to get a win, then I can understand why you are coping so hard right now about not getting into pond, basically is what I'm saying. And then I put, hurt people, coping people, cope harder. Then he want to put, this you, and takes a picture of me being the first person to give myself a heart. Liking your own tweet in a conversation, LMFAO. Now, do I think that he was lying on his floor, laughing his ass off while he wrote that? I do not think that. But then he says, desperate. And I say this, always and every time I'm the first to like my posts. 100%. I say, no one can love me or hate me more than me. So guess what, bud? I'll be the first one to love me every time. And then I gave a heart between two fists, like, none but love here, bro. Then my guy comes back with, changed my mind. You're a good dude for real. I love you and hope you succeed. Much love. That was a wild roller coaster of comments. Am I right? Like, that's like some flippity doodah. That's crazy how flippity it got. Went one way and then he went the other way. It's like Barry Sanders. It's too hot to eat dinner on a porch, and there's too many flies. I say it's too hot. Pawn stairs. Which is funny, because the funny thing about the website is it's P-O, and then the O has an X in it because his name or his character on Twitter has a 0 and an X, like a smart contract. And then it's ND, so it's pawn, so it's pump and dump. It's owned, right? Is that how you spell owned? It's like OWND, but it's people mess it up. That's the other thing I've learned is our autocorrects and typing mistakes become the new word on Twitter. And it took me forever. That one's pondered me for a long time. I picture her in coastal weather. I wonder who she is. Sitting in mouse. Time to go. What do you mean sitting in? Oh, shitting. Sitting. It's all the same. I agree. But you can see that was why. That's crazy, right? Now he's assless. I'm chapless. It's not even Twitter anymore. I know it's X. Twix. I call it Twix. But the show it's named, I don't know if you can see the show, Nostr, Nostr. Much like Uniswap, it's a protocol, not a website. And that's what we all learned this weekend. That was the big lesson. Because the people who tapped that button and lost 90% of their funds, it's not a website, it's a protocol. And if you touch buttons, the protocol will enact. Still dumb. Touche, Dina. Dina, have you been taking care of Alana and Kelsey, and that's where you've been? Because all of a sudden they've had their babies, and now you're back. Like, have you been doing... what you call it? I want to say one word, but I know it's not that word. Midwife. Have you been midwifing? Have you been wifing it up? Wifing it up. Taking care of myself, yo. Much like my comment. Be the first to love you. I can't believe that I changed his mind. That's why I think people are doing it wrong. I think people are twixing wrong. Because they get caught up in anger and insults. And I was not insulted by him. I was not. I was shocked. And I was like, whoa, bro. Oh, yeah, there was another question. Because he says you can see it though, right? There was another one where he's like, but you can see what I'm saying, right? And I'm like, no. I do not see, I do not, nor have I ever seen the images that your mind is regurgitating right now. Never in my entire life have I ever seen those things. Yeah. I'm a midwifery. As you're talking, I'm spraying a trail of ants with window cleaner. Use chalk crystal. Quit killing your brain cells by sniffing in window cleaner. It just takes some chalk. You got to cut off the scent and make them go walk where you want. I don't know. I'm not an ant expert. I mean, that's funny. Because ants are in 2 dimensions. Chalk gets in all the joints and freezes them, and then they die because they can't move. Oh my god! That's crazy. That's crazy. Dianetics Julia much better than Krishna. Diatraumatic Smoothly much better than me. Should use that. Don't let them kitties get around it. It does not sound healthy. But I do think it's probably fine. I just don't want to end because it's nice to talk to Dina again. My daughter complained my eyebrows are too bushy. But, oh wait, you guys can't see it. I got to touch a button. My daughter complained my eyebrows are too bushy. But put the wrong attachment on the trimmer. Now, oh no. I now look like a gray. Okay, I just happen to have this here. The setting, for me, I always start too big. I start at like an 8. And then I go, nothing came off. Nothing. Then I'll go down to 7.5, maybe 7. Oh, I'm hearing something. And so that's probably enough. You shave with your mouth like that and you get it good. I'm too sexy for my brows. Too sexy now I look like a gray and it hurts. I'm a model, you know what I mean, 'cause I do my little turn out on the catwalk. On the danger catwalk. Huh? I read that as diabetes. I have diabetes, Earth. No. Give the ants diabetes. That's how you beat them. Yet. I shaved an eyebrow in kindergarten. My mom would draw it on for me when I went to school, and I would smear it off by the time I got home. That's an adorable story. Stina, Diane, Andre, and me. That makes me laugh so hard, Dina. I remember you telling me that story. It's a good story. I have diabetes. I didn't win. Me either. I got head dents. And they've won me no awards. Though I deserve them. They just don't give head dents awards like they used to. Anyway, I told you my sick burns on the Twix. I also did this. I posted it on YouTube. So it don't matter. It's on shorts. But I took that Hamilton. What do they call it? What is that music? Hamilton. And they go, "What's your name, man?" And I went, "Fire Gary Gensler." Let's fuck up some letter league. 10 in the afternoon off. Right? Let's do it. So long, everybody. I'm going to go play Letter League on Discord. And I'll put a link right now. I'm going to put a link right now in the chat for anybody who wants to come join the Discord and play. So it's, you know what I mean? So I'm not like, oh, I'm gatekeeping. Copy link. Going into the thing. Live chatting it up. Boop. There you go, Discord. Oh, look. They let you tap now. They're learning from trick trucks. I don't see one of them. I don't see any of any of that. I don't see any of it. So I guess it only matters to the algorithm. Oh, you don't like Letter League? Oh, I thought it was going to be a fun thing. That's the only reason I said it. Oh, I do see somebody giving hearts now on the phone, on my phone only. Well, I understand. I'm just glad you came to a show and hung out for a minute. We'd love for you to play a little bit of Letter League. But if you don't want to play Letter League, I get it. I've never really liked Scrabble. And maybe it's the brain injury. Maybe it's the brain progress. But I see on Letter League, I see how to play differently now. For some reason, I win. Why do I got no hair right here? Is it just blonde? When you back up, it's like nothing. It looks like almost like I got trying to go for that Hitler's. And I'm not. Way to ruin everybody's face forever, hate. Nobody can have stupid hair because they'll think you're hateful. No, thank you. Okay, you're welcome. I was so glad to see you here, Dina. Me as well. I put words like booby and but a lot. I also put the words like go and up. Because I like to go, if there's a word like this, I like to go like this. I try as much as I can to start by doubling it every letter up. I don't know any vocabulary nor how to spell. That's my biggest problem about the game is I don't know how to spell. And they don't allow me to use ethnic words, foreign words. Not that I know any of them, but I'd like to try for them. Anyway. Parallelograms. You see how I spell, why purposely humiliate myself? That's the thing is that I get it. And I've gotten better at the game. So I would hate to whoop them Gundam style. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to whoop nobody Gundam style. Come on now. But I do have to lay down after every show. That's a fun fact you didn't know about me. I have to lay down after every show. And relax my neck. And smile muscle. Because it gets super tight. It hurts. But enough about my horrible life. We spent already an hour and 40 minutes. I was going to make this show 20 minutes today. And here we are. Longest show of all time. Catch me next week when I say, what? Nuh-uh. And go on. Why don't you lay down during the show and multitask? I know, I've thought about it. I got all these lights. Takes a lot of light to make this look human. That's what I'm going for. I still got vampirish. Vampirishness. Itchy, itchy. He can lay face down on his massage table and have the phone on the floor. He could do it that way. I don't know, but he could lay face down on a massage table. And I know. It's weird that she knows that much. I agree. Sing while we've missed you, Dina. Because when I pick on other people by myself, it looks like I'm being. But when I got Dina with me, then I look cool. All right. Going over to Discord. Gonna sit there for a game or two, play me some Letter Lake, and then probably gotta go driving somewhere. The visual was painted in my brain when you said you should lie down. I just added more color to it. Don't be jealous of my mind. I'm sorry, I got that big brain energy. Don't make me start on you, 'cause I will come and get you. That's a pretty cool video when you was standing by that guy from that one band and he was singing his song over in the corner of the thing and he's all like, oh, I'm over here. And then there's one guy like, what's up, man? And then he's like, oh, I should say hi to people while I'm over here. That's pretty cool. Bollinger. Matt Bollinger. Bowling. Should have stopped at Matt. All right. Think we've said it all? Think we've done it all? Got nothing but love for you, baby. Oh, do you? Oh, is that where you've been the last couple months? You've been falling around in the band. That's why I think I need to go out on the road so people will follow me around. Follow me around. You follow me around. Gotta stay mysterious. Stop biting your lip. I gotta stay mysterious. This is. I definitely have retreated from the. I feel a lot of pressure. TikTok is less fun and more pressure now. Ew, why? Okay, bye. Dina. I know, we've said it all, we've done it all. Corporations are people. Get big government out of our vaginas and, hey, peace, love, dope. Talking weed. Don't get crazy. Okay, love you, bye.